Performance looks good. Just gonna let it run for a couple of seconds so it can warm up. OBS, not the computer.
Why not both?
My computer's been warmed up. Anyways, what's happening, guys and girls? Acronator here, and welcome to the final episode of Path of Exile. I am joined, as always, by my co-host for this Let's Play, John, that you can see running in circles.
It's the final episode. Da-na-na-na.
What the hell is your snake doing?
Whatever he damn well pleases.
Yeah, so this episode we are finishing up Act 10. It'll likely only take about an hour. We don't have that much left, but the final boss fight itself will probably take like 20-30 minutes because it's grinding gear games. They don't know how to balance big boss fights. We've seen
No
that.
comment.
Yeah, we've seen that with. Well, hell, we've seen it with just about every other final boss, at least that I've ever seen. Which I started playing the game in like April of 2014. You know, because Dominus used to be horrible. Piety in the Lunar's Temple used to be god awful. Act 4 came out, and Malachai is still broken as fuck for that level. It's slightly less bad, but it's still bad. I still consider him the worst boss in the entire game. Just for the sheer magnitude of the amount of abilities that he uses. It's like, you're not allowed to use like 8 abilities at once. I said it in the Paradoxical Ramblings, but like limited to like 3. You know? Like 3, depending on even depending on the abilities, it's too much. Luckily, Kitava doesn't have that many abilities. But he does have the issue of the few that he does have being too strong. Like the fire breath thing. That's not telegraphed at all. Like he just like waves his head and it's like, that means nothing to me. There's no charge up there. It's just like, it's kind of there. But yeah, regardless. And then you have Kitava, which like Act 5 was okay. Act 10 is horrible. And like, it shows when it's always the final boss. Because like, you know, Act 5 Kitava wasn't that bad. Innocence was pretty bad, but that's... I don't know what the hell happened with that. I think that was them trying to say, like, this is the halfway point in the game. You know, like, this is where shit starts to turn. Which, I mean, like, that's still no excuse. Then you have fucking Act 6, the Bride King, that's easy. Act 7, Arakali, that's pretty easy. Act 8, the Lunar Solars fight, that's pretty easy. Act 9, the fucking Unholy Trinity, that was really easy. And then Act 10. I mean, hell, even the Avarius fight that we just did last week, that was easy, you know? It's really only the final bosses that I think grinding gear are like, oh, we gotta make this big and crazy, and it's like, maybe not that crazy, but they've never quite gotten that memo, so I fault them very much for that. What do these people have to say? So yeah, let's dive straight into it. There's gonna be a lot of ranting throughout the boss fight of just like, well, fuck, we can't do anything. This episode's probably going to be very short, but we're not going to continue the stream just so that it's 2 hours. Like, it's going to feel like 5 hours after it's done.
And we're gonna have as much salt as possible in as little time as possible.
Yeah.
We're off to a good start.
I mean, the sad part is, I already complained as much as I can in the Paradoxical Ramblings.
Otherwise indisposed, yours truly tried to follow in his gnarled footsteps, track down the teardrop, a pearl as big as your head, carved with the clues to the city's subaquatic location. I was this close to completing my grandfather's legacy when those damn Templar privateers raided me ship and took off with the teardrop, threw it in their reliquary here in Theopolis. As it were, now's the perfect time to retrieve that dazzling pearl. Think you can nab it for me? I'll make it worth your while. Maybe tick it off the list of things you owe me.
Was a time when the ladies would be begging for a bit of old whalum, but I ain't felt the warm caress of a woman in a long time, and it wounded me dreadful. During my time on the sea, I heard tale of Queen Exile and her penchant for using this land as a kind of vote for all her special shinies. One such shiny be her famed love potion, supposed to attract the drinker's ideal mate to their loins, even if that mate be far across the sea. Old Queen Exile kept the liquid in the skull of her favorite lover. Them damn Templars probably got their hands on it by now, and the potion's bizarre container has me thinking they probably went and tossed it into the ossuary along with the rest of the bones they got lying around. Exile, be you the friend I believe you to be, then find a potion for me so that I can experience true love once more.
Oh, Christ. Okay.
Always keep your eyes
Optional
on the
quests.
horizon.
20 to listen to regardless. Okay. Where the hell are we going? Ravage Square, I guess. Is this it? I don't remember.
There's Innocence.
Yeah, he's right there. Oh yeah, the auras. Just getting all my stuff up.
Bone and corruption shall not impede the path of purity.
Well, shit. I thought there would be a little bit more to it. Okay, I think this is actually it. Here goes something. Try and pull just a little bit at a time, because this is gonna be, like, ridiculous. Up until we get to the feeding trough. Oh god. Yeah, don't let those things spit, if you can avoid it. Missed! Sucks to suck. Ideally, I'll level before Kitava, otherwise... Ooh.
Oh boy, these things. They're dead. Don't worry.
Jesus. Blender much?
Yeah, I found this axe in my stash and I kind of needed to use it.
Nice. I guess this way? Holy shit, man. I think this way? Oh.
Oh boy.
No. Jesus, man. I haven't even gotten a hit in. Oh god, watch out. Oh god. This is not gonna be pretty. Ow. What? Jesus. Oh, don't do that. The thing regens health faster than I can deal damage.
Ooh.
I mean, I could tank it for a while, but... Once we get to the feeding trough, it becomes a lot better. So, at the very least, there's that. Something of a silver lining. Although right after, we go straight from the feeding trough into Kitava, so there's not much silver lining there. Aside from, oh look, it's almost done. End my suffering, oh my god. The pre-sequel is going to be so nice. It's like, the pre-sequel doesn't even have the balancing issues that the Borderlands 2 had. Like, the pre-sequel feels like a game that you could actually play solo.
Mm.
Alright. can't even get a hit in Wayward. I'm okay with that, though. Huh. Yeah, that will be one issue, at least for me, is that I'm slightly under-leveled. I don't know how that happened. Regardless, I should... Oh yeah. I should be able to at least get to 63, and I believe Kitava is 69? So, it should be up here somewhere.
Yeah, I don't want to face the blue one-hitters. I don't even know what they're called.
One-hitters?
Them things with the spindly legs. Those things!
The Harvestmen? Wickerman.
No!
See, I have enough health regen and fire resistance that I can manage for a little bit. It's mostly the Kitava's Heralds that can chunk me down. Oh boy. Christ. Christ.
Not though.
Okay, calm down. Come into my parlor. Come on. I'm just kiting them. Jesus. Fuck you. Like, how are you supposed to deal with this as a melee?
I have no idea.
Like, and you can't even say, like, fucking have the right armor, have the right resistances, because fucking maxed the fuck out and then some, you know? Like, I'm just gonna wait for you, since I'm right here anyways.
It's not even the same pack, it's just another pack of those blue Wickermen.
Yeah.
That just came out of nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Decided to ruin my day.
Yeah, no, I mean, we're at the point where, like, you can't do anything. That's the nice thing about the feeding trough, is that it's not easier, it's just contained. Because it's basically these small alleyways and nothing else. Aside from right when you get to the boss itself, then it opens up a little bit. But, I mean, like, it's just better. Actually, that's the area that I grind out with my Necro to... Really? To level up. She's about level 70 or so. Okay. Yeah, it seems like you have a little bit of an easier time with the buffs that I give for that, so just stick together, I guess. There should be more. Yep. Okay. There might be like one or two more, yeah. Apparently they explode. One more. Two, three more. Like 10 more.
Don't you dare.
Jesus. Like, there is no more micromanagement that can be done to deal with these things. I think that's my biggest complaint about them. Whoa. Oh god, Kitava's Herald. Okay. Silk gloves. I don't know. Curse enemies with level 10 temporal chains on hit. That's actually not terrible, but it's only level 25. I don't know. Nor do I care. I'm like ridiculously close to 63. The hell? I think you broke them. For a second I was like, wait, did I like disconnect? Because they were glitching. The only way I could tell that I didn't is because you were laughing. It's like, well, I still have internet. Thanks. The accuracy on these fucking cunts is ridiculous. Okay, now we're getting to the easy part. Like, they'll predict where you're going to be, and it's like, please, just don't. Like, no more. I have no damage. Oh, thank God. I love this area. Just stick on the right side, if you can.
Alrighty.
It's pretty much a straight shot. I'm definitely gonna level before I get to Kitava, so I won't have to worry about losing that experience. Fuck. Fuck that. And fuck everything about that. If you're overwhelming my character, it's the game design. You know, at a certain point, it's like, I can only take so much. And when it's part of the core game design, or the, not the core, well yes, but the basic game itself, that's when I have an issue with it. How close are you to leveling?
I'm only at 15%.
Oh, okay, so very familiar about that. I'm like 89. Jesus.
Oh god, the explosions. Get me out of here.
Yeah, right. %. Fuck you.
Okay.
I don't know. That's the sad part, is like, one feature that this game desperately needs is a recap. Like World of Warcraft has that since, I think since Legion, where it'll show you what hit you. So at the very least you can try to piece together what happened. Path, you're just sitting there like, well shit. Thanks. It doesn't, I guess, like, the game doesn't feel good at a certain level. It feels like you're slighted at every turn. And in the meantime, there's nothing you can do about it. It's like, well, you can't get good because even that won't help you here. It's like, I get that we're fighting like a god and all, but like, you can lessen up on the shit. Aw. In what universe is it okay for a trash mob skeleton to deal like a quarter of my health and damage? Especially when there's like 20 of them. Yeah, let's not go there yet because I'm at 93%, so let's grind out some other stuff.
Alright.
Because I really don't want to lose this, because I'm going to get down to 0 if we went in there now. Let's cross this bridge. Like, fuck that. Christ. Every single time I get close to leveling, it's like, oh look, golden Kitava's Herald.
Yeah. I've seen like 4 or 5 of these things now.
I'm just gonna run around. Okay, I'm at 90. I'm at 95%. South, by the way. Can't go any more north. %. Almost. And then we're good to go.
Nice.
Oh god. 99. Oh my god, kill like 3 more things. Literally. Watch me die in that fucking time. Oh. Hey, okay. Okay. Let's go kill a fucking god, eh?
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't have my auras up for that, but I was being cautious anyways. Caution will get you nowhere anymore. Because fuck logic. The concept, not the rapper. I don't listen to him. But that's what the kids are calling popular culture.
I would have no idea.
It all comes down to
Me
this
neither.
moment to finally put an end to Kitava. Go, Exile. Together we will save humankind.
Oh, we can hit it.
Yeah, you had to talk to Sin first, which I did, and you were— oh god, hi. I'm fucking lagging.
Oh boy.
I am so glad that I leveled. Okay. Yep.
No, don't.
Light on fire, you cunt! Like, how do you avoid that fire ability? Do you realize how fast that happened? You know? It's like, at what point is... At what point is this considered unreasonable? You know, it's like there is no really anything. This boss just sucks. Yeah, no, thanks. Because I could avoid that without Leap Slam. The music's glitching out. What is this game?
This game doesn't know what this game is.
No, it doesn't. Oh, the heart. Light everything on fire. What the fuck? Christ. What? What? Time out. What the fuck? Hit me. Oh my god. It's laughable how bad this boss fight is.
I'm not laughing.
Like, there's no indication, and I'm just using this because it's literal, you know, real-time example. There's no indication as to where the fire's going to start. Maybe if you're right next to him, you see him charging it up like I did, but I couldn't tell where he was going to shoot it. Because he, like, shakes his head back and forth, and it's like, I'm sorry, what were you aiming at?
Yeah, I just dodged to the right when I thought it was...
Exactly! You know, it's like, we're not bad at this game. I'm not incredible, but I'd say I'm, like, average at this game. And the fact that it's giving us this much trouble with actual intuitive... He's gonna charge it again. Yep, there we go. Like, we have actual intuitive builds. And there's only so much we can do. Basically run in and die. But, you know. And there's no way to dodge that. Like, I honestly thought I was gonna be inside of that, but nope. The damage over time happens way too fast. It's really... The big issue is that it's the numbers. Like, this wouldn't be half as troubling if the numbers were actually reasonable. As well as this game just not having the netcode good enough to respond. What? Game, are you fucking high right now?
What?
Yeah. Like, I can't even have any pity on this game. I think what I'll end up doing is, like, if the game is still so Thanks. If the game is still so unbalanced... What? What? What are you doing, game? Like... Me as a meleeer... What am I supposed to do to get inside without, like, dying instantaneously? The answer is nothing. You're supposed to sit there and fucking take it up the ass, but I refuse. So fuck this game. Don't care. I've gotten past the point of caring. I'm just like running up to him and tanking his face.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, now he's on fire.
This case you might just play the game.
This is as much a massacre as my fucking Instagram post. Hey, heart phase 2. I believe there's only 2 phases for the heart. So I think we're getting towards the end. What? I don't even know what happened, let alone how I could have avoided that. It leaves no room for improvement nor learning. It's just like, nope, fuck you and fuck your ugly face. Except the game is the real ugly one. On the inside. What was I saying? Oh yeah, like I think at a certain point, if the game just like never addresses these issues, I'll probably just lower its actual number score. For the paradoxical ramblings, I didn't, but I probably will end up doing so if it just never addresses these issues. You know? Then it's like, okay, this game is no longer defendable. There we go. The issue is, I think that doesn't even count as fire damage, because I'm taking way more damage for that, or it's probably the numbers. Either it doesn't count as actual fire damage, or... God knows what. Wrong flask. Not that it mattered. Also, why are there ads here? Oh, there's the fire doors. Where's it gonna show up? I wasn't even in. Yeah. Like, oh look, get out of the fire, but their numbers aren't conducive. It's like, I know I'm underleveled, but it doesn't matter. I could go here with my level 71 Necromancer, who's technically over-leveled, and it wouldn't do shit. Oh, I think this is the final hard phase. Maybe not.
I mean, that's literally the entire arena.
Yeah. Oh god. I wasn't even in that. Why did it damage me? Like, basically, in terms of... how to describe it? In terms of, like, positioning on this... Again, the entire arena. What are you supposed to do there? Not even like... It's not even like it starts in one end and by the time it gets to the other end it's not covered. It's just like the entire arena.
And it goes faster than you run as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It goes as fast as I can run with a Quicksilver Flask. Like, in what world is that good game design? In the free-to-play world is the answer. Like, there is nowhere to hide.
The only place that I would say from that would be absolute farthest place that you can go in the arena.
I think what I might do someday in the future is, like, basically a follow-up to that Paradoxical Ramblings, where basically I show, like, an example of what I'm talking about, how, like, Diablo does it right, because Diablo does a lot of the stuff that I complain about Path right. Like, you know, here's how you telegraph a boss fight, here's how you balance a boss fight, here's how you have multiple difficulty tiers, and actually have it fair, you know? Like, I don't like picking favorites like that, because, hey...
There we go.
Damn, that only took 30 minutes.
Yeah, that actually wasn't insanely long.
I think it's because your character is just a fucking... You have been permanently weak. Oh, right. I forgot about that. Ugh. You know, I didn't think it would be that fast.
Hmm.
Oh, well, the talking is broken too. At least the music is still playing.
Hmm.
But yeah, I've considered doing that in the past, where like basically looking at Diablo saying like, this is what it does right, and this is what Path fucks hard on.
Yeah.
Because there's so much, and it's to the point where it's inexcusable. Like, the reason I kept the number score the same is because I could still see the game that I originally fell in love with underneath, but it's hard to justify pretty much anything about it right now because it's in a pretty rough state. It's like, yes, there's a lot of new content, but it's sort of like, it's similar but different to the Warframe issue, where they add on new content without addressing the old problems. Of course, Warframe, that's clunkiness. In Path, it's balance.
Hmm.
And I think Warframe is a bit more accentuated in that regard.
Another thing about Warframe is it's not like you can, like, permanently screw up a build and have to start from scratch.
Yeah, like the basic stuff that they give you in Warframe is actually good enough for you to like not have to worry about it really.
Yeah, I mean, you look online, there are so many Excalibur builds of like people actually using the starting Warframe. I mean, of course, leveling it up, getting good mods and stuff, good weapons and all that, but like serious builds.
Oh yeah, I forgot this is a game out of New Zealand, so they spell armor with a U. I was like, what the fuck? I look up armor and it's like I don't see anything. Like, I have enough health regen, I have enough resistances. At this point the only thing left could possibly be armor.
Oh my god. Where are you? Have you seen this dude? The dude near the waypoint?
Fuck. Which one? Oh god, the big guy. Armageddon Titanus?
I got the same weapon. Though his is a lot more lightning-y.
Reminds me. Well, shit, I actually had, at the very least, a chest piece that I could have been using for the past, like, 10 levels. It's not that bad. I mean, like, it's an upgrade, but it's not, like, the biggest upgrade in the world. It's going from one unique to another. Although it does have some pretty good stuff, but my current one is also pretty good, so... 100% chance to block... Or, wait, 100% chance on block to create desecrated ground. That's pretty cool. 25% reduced light damage, light radius. Reflects 30 chaos damage to melee attackers. 30% of physical damage converted to chaos damage. 138% increased armor and energy shield. That's pretty good. Definitely putting it on this guy. Putting that back in there. I don't think I have... Yeah, I don't have any more. Oh. I actually need some more intelligence.
Don't we all?
Fucking hell. Need 86 and 84. What am I at right now? 73. So I need like 15 or 30. Because this piece of armor doesn't have any intelligence on it. I do have one refund point, plus I have a bunch of... Oh, derp. Okay, yep. On that. There. Problem solved.
Yes?
Sell that.
For freedom.
Of course. Those are still better. I love the music.
Greetings.
Mm.
Remember, we do this for freedom.
Christ. Yeah, I don't know. Like, genuinely, without net building, or having a character to grind out uniques with, I would love for someone to be like, oh, here's an easy way to deal with this.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, if nothing else, to like fucking prove me wrong. But I know damn well that no one can, because... Really? Huh. Oh yeah, because my old piece of armor actually had a ridiculous amount of cold resistance, and now my fire and lightning resistances are still pretty good. Actually, my fire resistance is with negative 60%. It's still 73%, 2 off from being maxed out. Lightning is 48. Chaos doesn't matter. My cold is negative 24, so I'll have to work on that a little bit. Overall, I like this character a lot. Not too much damage potential, but a lot of tankiness potential. As evident by, you know, through Act 9. Aside from, you know, the mine area, because that's just like way too many mobs on top of each other. You know, looking back at when I first started this character in the Let's Play, this definitely evolved into a character that I actually enjoy playing. I almost doubt that, like, unless another major act comes out or something, and even then, we might opt to not play Path ever again if it still has these balancing issues, because it's only going to, knowing Grinding Gear, it's only going to get harder if they add another act. We're certainly not doing mapping. This is a very, very short live stream, but like, one, I don't have the pre-sequel set up, and I'd like to sort of keep those in separate things, separate live streams. I don't really want a casual live stream. I'm just emotionally done. I mean, we've been going for 45 minutes. It's shorter, but I think I said that even last time. I know I said it starting this one, so like... Maybe now John can go and fix his shadow. I mean, hell. Like, I have trouble with Kitava Act 10 on, like, my fucking Necromancer. You know, like...
Yeah.
My goddamn beast of a character. And she's, like, very mobile. She's... She has, like, her defenses are ridiculous. Like, lightning resistance maxed out, fire resistance is really good, chaos resistance is still pretty good. I have like a fucking army of God knows what that help me fight. Whenever I get hit, I have cast 1 stunned, Raging Spirit and Skeleton, so I get 1 Raging Spirit and 1 Skeleton. Although I've been tempted to take away the Raging Spirit and put like a minion speed or something. Actually, I might check that now, but like, well, I don't know. Actually, I could have like Skeleton and then have just like a spell as well. I'm looking at it now. Ooh, that's actually interesting. I could do Frost Bomb, which is where you create a crystal of ice and then it pulses and then explodes, and it does a lot of frost damage. I don't know. Or I could do Arc. Or I could just go crazy and do like Flesh Offering with it. For a while I was running Flesh Offering, but it was just sort of... it didn't work in my rotation. Yeah, actually I like that. Sparrow? Yeah, let's try that. That'll be interesting. I don't know why I'm still streaming. Anyways, thank you for thank you for tuning in. I just wanted to rant a little bit towards the end and like fuck around. Anyways, thank you for tuning in live, and if you're watching this after the fact, I hope you enjoyed this relatively short finale. Have any closing statements, John?
I can't wait until next video game.
Pre-sequel, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, so in conclusion, fuck this game. And until and until next time, don't die.